Hi there. I want to take today and tell you about a little project, this Vega Strike project. It's been running for more than a decade, probably two by now, and it's a space simulation game where the distances in the simulation are realistic, and it's a nice little game. C++ and Python were used to make it. And I've had quite a few hours of gameplay out of it. So if you like space simulators and have a bit of a coding background, you might find this project quite interesting. Now, as you can see, I'm running on quite a resolution here. In fact, let me show you some more. I've got a 4K monitor here, and I've scaled that to 120% and a built-in screen on my laptop. That's also 2.5K, so quite high resolutions. And Vega Strike out of the box does not support it. So if you go to your home directory, and I'll just make this a little bit bigger so everybody can read it. There's a vegastrike.config file after you've run Vega Strike for the first time. So if you just run the settings, you'll get your resolutions, and you can set it up similar to this. However, as I say, the proper resolution is not supported. So what you have to do to get it to run properly is to edit that file. And the first thing you want to do, let's go down here to where it says resolutions and put in the resolution that you like. Now you can see mine is 3200 by 1800, which is not 4K. So why the discrepancy? So if you go to this little website, it goes, what is my screen resolution? And it says your available screen resolution is blah 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 blah. Your actual. So this is what's available to the browser. So that should give you an idea of what's available, and that's why I picked 3200 by 1800. However, if you go back to this, this is not all. Further down this file, there is a configuration setting where you actually set up the screens themselves. And here we go, this is where it is. And I've just modified one of them to read exactly the same name that's up there. So this is our guy down there in the corner. So I've set up 3166, which is a little bit less than 3200, and then 1800, and then max minimum. So if you have a different resolution, of course, these numbers are going to be different. And I've set the font point to 32. Now that does introduce a bug, but it does also makes the game more playable. So we'll get back to that. Yeah, so once you've got all of that set up, you can run the game. And in my case, it always pops up on the wrong screen. So I'm going to get my mouse over there, hold down my Windows cursor and just drag it in. And here we are. So now we can go campaign. And this is the bug that the larger fonts introduces. You can see it right over itself a little bit. It's not so bad. So this is a nice little story that you can read about how this universe is set up. But if you just continue, and so there you can see now the text are actually quite nice. And to work around another little bug, you have to go to the shipyard, upgrade your ship, and basic repair and refuel. If you don't do this, your ship it doesn't get to its full speed, and you can't finish the training, which is what we're going to be doing right now. So go to the hangar and just pop off the planet. So this is your ship, of course, and I'm just going to kill the music completely.
Hello, traveler.
And that's Oswald talking to you. So
my name is Oswald, and I'm offering flight assistance.
So okay, yeah.
Would you like to refresh your spacefaring skills?
So of course we're doing the training module now, so I'm just going to say yes.
To participate in my tutorial mission, cut your engines with the backspace key. Let me approach you and stay put until I contact you again.
Okay. Somewhere here there should be a planet. There's a planet. There's Oswald. He's shooting closer, so let's see where he is. Yeah, he's definitely coming closer.
Glad I can be of help.
So there he is, and he's parked at his specific
place. Let's have a look at your heads-up display, or HUD.
Alrighty.
Please do not move your ship in order to better focus on my instructions.
Okay, so not going to move my ship much.
In the upper left corner, you can see the communication messages.
Got my messages there.
Each communication message shows the sender, the time, and the message itself, like this one. To scroll the messages back and forth, use the page up and page down keys. Try it out now.
There's a page up. So yeah, there's a welcome to Vega Strike, tab to afterburn, plus minus cruise control, arrows to steer, T to target object, spice fires at them, A activate spec drive.
Now you can send me a message by pressing the F1 key.
Okay, so we're going to press our F1 key. We've done that.
Usually, messages assigned to keys F1 and F2 are friendly messages, which slightly increase the relation with a faction, while the other keys, F3 and F4, decrease your relationship.
So it's talking.
Sometimes it can be very useful to send multiple friendly messages to improve your relation with a hostile faction, or taunt an enemy into attacking you instead of a ship you are protecting. That's about it on the message display.
And the audio seems to be suffering a little bit on my machine. I'm not exactly certain why.
Navigation information on your HUD. We'll do theory first, then some practice.
Yeah.
In the lower left corner, you will find your ship's shield status in blue and armor status in orange.
Oops. Somebody exploded.
You will come to the text indicators later. In the middle of the bottom part, you have your dashboard, with the front radar on the left side and the rear radar on the right side.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a timing issue with my machine. It's you can see it's.
The target will display as a small cross in your radar. Other targets will be dots with their colors representing your relation to them.
Yeah. So I'm running this game off my integrated GPU. I'm not even using...
Green is friendly,
this.
red is hostile, and yellow is neutral. An attacking ship is blue, a targeting ship is light blue, and a locking ship is violet. Neutral and significant objects, like planet stations, wormholes, or suns, are white.
Yeah, okay. So there's that.
The top center part of the dashboard has 4 round indicators which begin flashing when the following events occur.
There's L.
L means a hostile has missile lock on you.
That's the J.
J means you're at range of a jump point and your jump drive is ready. S means your spec drive needed for faster than light or FTL travel is activated. And E means your electronic countermeasures are active. Below the round indicators are 3 colored bars. Capacitor shows your weapon's capacitor charge. Drives shows your spec and jump drive's energy charge. And fuel shows your capacity for in-system travel and overdrive propulsion. The numbers below the bars are your current speed to the left and your set speed to the right.
Yeah, there's a little bug there as well. And I can show you if I'm going to go to full speed. We'll do that later.
Below that is the effective spec velocity to the left and the flight computer mode to the right.
There's also undocumented, there's GCN2.
Practice now. First, we'll do some basic navigation and targeting.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, now orient your ship so that your targeting reticle, the cross, points directly at me.
So we've done that. So that mission should now be turning green.
To get my ship into your visual range, just turn in the direction of the white target arrow at the edge of your HUD.
Okay, so that's what he's talking about. If he's out of range, you'll get that little thing there.
When my ship is in your visual range, you will notice that it is framed by a target box.
So that's the box he's talking about there.
Align your targeting reticle with my ship.
And there we are. We are fully aligned with him.
Well done.
Okay. So
Now, turn your ship away from my ship and accelerate to full speed using the / key.
So yeah, we don't want to hit him. So we'll turn away from him until his little cross pops onto the back one. So that's 100% away. Oh, backspace key 125. At max velocity, and we are going at max velocity. So we'll just get going and see how far we have to go before that max velocity pops up. I think it's the distance away from him that triggers the specific goal in the specific mission. In this game you spend a lot of time waiting, as you would do, I suppose, in a real ship. Yeah. Oh no. I don't think he accepts max velocity now. Something's wrong. Yeah, he's almost at a range, man. And still, no trigger. Why? Anyway, while we're here, you can see the backgrounds are nice and very colorful. This is because I have pre-mapped all my backgrounds. Here you see another little bug. You can see my speed there. It's massively increased. And that shouldn't be the case, because I've set my speed to 125 and you should not be able to exceed that with this simulation mode. So yeah, it seems to be a bug. Anyway, so get closer to him, and we might have to retry this little tutorial later. In the meantime, look at that beautiful planet down below. And now we've finally gotten back to our normal. See, now if you want to cheat, you just turn in circles and your ship goes faster than it should. And that's definitely not what we expected. How can that be? And yeah. Anyways, well, we're gonna call it here. I'll just backspace and stop next to this guy. And yeah, that mission definitely doesn't get accepted. I first thought it's because I didn't do that repair, but in this case I did. And my max velocity is 125, in the other case 120. So yeah, definitely not a good thing. Right, I'm gonna call it here and say thanks for watching.